500 years before Columbus landed in North America, they came. But they were not alone.
Why are we so fascinated with Vikings? Is it their bad boy image of being Europe's marauders and pillagers?
Or is it their distinctive boats whose fierce dragon prows sent chills into their victims' hearts?
Or is it the epic tales of their legendary seamanship as they explored the vast regions of the North and became the first known Europeans to set foot on North American soil that makes them so appealing? Whatever the reason, the Vikings have captured our imaginations for centuries, and they continue to do so.
Why did the Vikings come? And why here?
Now, let me right away clear up a common misconception about the Vikings. Scandinavian men only became Vikings when they went raiding, and women could never be Vikings. Men and women from Scandinavia were simply known as Norse people, a term which obviously doesn't sound quite as colorful as Vikings, and that's why the word is so often misused. Now, even though the Norse put up stakes in Newfoundland 1,000 years ago, our story really begins sometime before that, a long time before that. And not across the North Atlantic as you might expect, but in Africa.
Modern humans evolved in Africa approximately 200,000 to 150,000 years ago. A small group left Africa and began to spread out around the world 100,000 years ago. Heading north, some turned left and others went right.
They reached North America over 14,000 years ago, crossing by land and by sea. Over thousands and thousands of years, the descendants of these early African travelers populated the Earth. Now, many Aboriginal people in North America would counter that they have been here since the dawn of time. By around the year 1000, the world had almost been completely encircled by humankind. But the vastness of the Atlantic Ocean separated the final connection between East and West. This was about to change with the development of Norse sailing ships during the Viking Age in the 9th century. These technically advanced ships allowed the Norse to sail the open ocean. Now, there were two main types, one for warfare and the other for trading. All Norse vessels were constructed of thin, overlapping hardwood planks. The planks were fastened together with iron boat nails and sealed with wool dipped in tar. The Norse sailed these strong and nimble ships with shallow drafts to Europe, Russia, and the Middle East, and westward to Iceland and Greenland, establishing new trade routes and settlements along the way.